Whew. Peace, God. It is Bookman back again with another banger video. So I'm in nature, as you can see. Uh, from my last video, I was in Moultrie at my friend's house helping them on the farm. So now I've been in like Valdosta, Georgia for the past week. I'm at my other friend's house, and it's been really profound, especially like coming from Philly where I was kind of just like to my own like majority of the time because I just live with like me, my mom, and like our dog. And then being out here where there's so many different energies, people coming in and out, and it's like seeing how people live, just exploring their city, exploring their psyche, their diets, their habits, what they watch, what they consume, what they don't like, what they do like, what triggers them, what doesn't trigger them, what makes them happy, what makes them sad. So it's been very fascinating just to interact with so much different people. Today I woke up, did like a 10-minute headstand, came out to this little river stream. Well, I guess almost like a stream. Yeah, came out to the stream, did some Wim Hof, did some breath of fire and my own breathwork technique. Went back inside, meditated for like 30 minutes. Then after that, I had some tangerines and oranges while listening to like Robert Kiyosaki's Cash Flow Quadrant. And I'm gonna go back inside. I'm planning to just get my journal up to date, call a few people back, text a few people back, because that's the other thing. I kind of haven't been on my phone as much while I've been down here, which I'm very proud of, because it's like there's so much people around me that going on social media is not like, it's like what is that? Like there's just so much people in my actual space to like talk to all the time. So it's just like, what is the social media? But I definitely been enjoying my time down there. A lot of fruit as well, man. That's the other part I've been happy about. A lot of fruit, a lot of love, a lot of like I've learned a lot about myself, bro. Like I really have, because I feel like as I get older, my awareness expands, and like I just realize how certain scenarios or situations or people make me feel or don't feel. So and how I could like transmute or process these things, and it's been very fascinating. But also feels like almost too comfortable at times, because I'm really next year especially I plan to like lean more into like also my friends, majority of the year people have called me like Basia, right, which is usually like my business and career name, right? Then when I was at the Woodstock Fruit Fest, people were calling me Banana, which is more so like my name for like veganism and fruitarianism. And now I've been here with a lot more melanated people, and they be calling me like Bookman. So it's been like interesting just having the Banana and Bookman energy activated. But next year I'm definitely gonna shift into like the Basia and the Buddha energy. Buddha is more so like my tech name, and Basia is more so like my business name. I might take, I don't know, the Buddha part I'm still debating if I should switch that or not. But anyway, yeah, I'm very grateful. I'm very excited, especially since like they're kind of building like a big tribe out. They're kind of building like a big tribe out here. So I'm excited to see like where they take things in the future. Like one of the brothers I met, Kylie. If he lit, he's watching this. You're watching this, bro. I love you. But Kylie, I was building with him too, and he was like a Haitian brother, so he was definitely like activating a lot of my cultural heritage in a sense. But he was here for a while, and he's planning to go to like Texas, and they have a few other people in the tribe who are at different states in like the US. So it's very fascinating to me. I'm very excited to see where they are, because my plan regardless is to go to like Florida. So definitely once I'm down there, Georgia's not that far, so, and Texas isn't that far. So I'm cool that I have like more friends on this like coast, I guess, or like in the southern part of the US. I probably have more friends in Georgia than I do Florida now that I think about it, because the whole theme of me going to Florida is like I have like a lot of friends and people I love down there. But I'm thinking about it, I have a lot of people in Georgia I love as well too. So, but yeah, I'm planning to go back up to ATL in like a day or two. I have a family friend that lives up there, and she said that she could hold space for me, which is beautiful. I may be there for a week, and then after that I have a friend in Arkansas who I want to go see. And then it's also December, what, I don't even know the date, December 6th? 6th? I think it's December 6th or 7th, one of them. Anyway, no, I think it's the 6th or the 5th, one of them. I don't know, I'm so bad with time. But yeah, I plan to go to Arkansas after this So I'm be in Atlanta for a while. I have a couple people up there I want to go see. Then I'm gonna go to Arkansas, hang out with my friend down there. Then from Christmas Eve to like New Year's, and also my birthday is December 28th. I plan to be in Louisville, Kentucky, and to hang out with my friend and her family down there. So that's the current plan. But I really do gotta get better at like how I'm budgeting stuff, because for the past few months I kind of been like stockpiling like a lot of money, just because I knew I was going to be traveling. So I'm like, yeah, let me just stockpile a lot of money, so when I'm out with like my friends and family, I could like contribute to like them and their collective, which has been beautiful. But like for the plane tickets and for my next travels, I feel like I might start working more, because while I've been down here, I still been working. I just been working from home. I actually got this like Wi-Fi hotspot thing, so now I can really be like anywhere. But because before it helps if people have Wi-Fi, but now if they don't, it doesn't even matter, because I have my Wi-Fi router box thingy. But yeah, I usually work 40 hours a week, but since I've been here, I've been working 20 hours a week, because I've been like with friends and family. But now I'm like, I gotta make sure I have enough money for when I'm traveling and these tickets, and plus when I'm in Louisville, I probably gotta rent Airbnbs when I'm out there as well. And I want to look into woofing as well, because one of my friends was telling me about that. But it's so fascinating, bro. This whole like digital nomad lifestyle. I feel like I'm kind of getting like I'm kind of like testing the waters in a sense. But I'm very adamant on the future, like just making this part of my lifestyle. You know, just like working, making a ton of money, traveling, bro. Like it's lit like this. That's legit the entire vibe. And next year, I'm grateful for my job, but I know that my value is a lot more. So I'm definitely gonna reach for like a higher career and higher salary. And then after that, or before that, either or, like I know that the long-standing sustainable residual wealth comes from building like a team and like a network of people and a group. So I know regardless a career, I know it's funny how I live my life, because I know that jobs are the short end of the stick, because regardless you're trading your time for money, which is like not cool. But to build a team and a network, so now if you have 10 people and they all put like 4 hours a week, right, that's like 40 hours a week in a sense, you know. So you don't even have to put the 40 no more, because you could change like the ratios or whatever. But it's making a team. I know that I'm gonna have to do that, damn to God, because what I want to do, I have to build like long-standing residual wealth for like my family. And the career, it's cute, that's cool, you make it 6 figures, lit, right? But then again, that's not something you could pass down to your child. You just can't pass down your child a 6-figure like job. You feel me? And plus, if your job fires you, what the fuck then? And a lot of people in tech, when the whole Twitter thing was happening with Elon, whatever, a lot of people got laid off from there, which is sad. But it comes with the territory, bro. If you have a job, we're not in like the 1930s or the 1950s no more, bro. Like the whole job security thing is not the same. Because before, once you landed a job with a company, you were there like forever. You basically like your entire life is like set inside the company. But now we see how fast things are moving, bro. You just have to have the skill set. So regardless of what company or industry you're in, you can always like pivot and like move around a bit. But I've been thinking about that a lot. Even when I was meditating this morning, I was thinking about it a lot, because front-end web, the like development of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript is the focal point. But then again, my friend, she's like a data scientist. I'm like, ooh, data science looking good, bro. The data science is looking seductive for real. But data science and blockchain also interest me as well. Right now, I'm not as deep into my studies because I'm like traveling. I don't have the books I usually have, but on my Kindle, I'm sampling books on Bash and Vim. Bash is basically like born again shell, and the shell is basically like the how do I explain this to you? The Bash. So before computers had visual screens like we do now, right? You used to have it was like a mainframe, right? So basically like the brain of the computer, and you had a terminal window in which you would type in anything to send it to the computer, right? But now since we have screens, we don't need like this separate terminal, but they integrate it into like the computer. So basically any function the computer could do, you could like get it through the terminal or Bash, like the born again shell. A shell is basically like a way to like talk to the computer on like the deepest like level, basically. So I've been studying Bash a bit, and also Vim, Vi improved. It's like this text editing app, and like it sounds so simple, right? So at first I'm like, oh, it's a cool text editing app. And the thing is, the thing that drew me towards is that you don't need like a mouse, so you can basically like touch type, basically like you don't gotta ever touch your mouse to like do all this stuff. And I thought like, oh, that's cool, but now I'm realizing, whoa, it's like really 10 times more powerful than I thought. So I kind of like took a little step back, because at first I was just like learning HTML, like building my website, but then I realized I was using like VS Code, which is like what most coders use. But then I'm like, Vim, even though it's harder, well, not harder, but the learning curve is a lot more steep. I feel like down the road it's definitely something I want to invest in more. Because even now, I feel be feeling like a mage, bro. Like when I'm with my laptop, I be feeling like a mage, bro. Especially not using the mouse, you feel like a whole different energy. But so yeah, I'm learning those too. I've been like sampling those books during the nighttime, even though I'm not like actively like on my computer. At least I'm like learning like doing a bit of it every day. But I know that definitely when I get back to Philly, oh yeah, bro, I'm gonna be like tunnel vision. I get all getting on nerdy on you, but yeah, balancing the whole idea behind that. I was speaking to my friends yesterday, and like they kind of have this idea over here that there's gonna be like a war, like the Babylon's gonna fall, like there's gonna be like there's gonna be war in the streets. I don't really visualize the next war. It's hard for me to visualize like a physical war again. Because I'm like, at this point, what's the like? They don't need to, if they want to kill people, they don't need to have physical wars, bro. We see what Corona did. We see what the drugs are doing. We see what the meat is doing. We see what the porn is doing. We see what the TV is doing. We see what social media is doing. They're killing people from the inside out, bro. They don't need to wage physical wars anymore. They're already killing like tons and millions of people every day. So I don't visualize like a physical war. But the system, this has been a topic point. So my friends, usually I've had friends who traveled like off grid, they left the US, right? But they always come back because they don't have cash flow, or they don't have money, or they don't have an asset, right? So even if you travel to a quote unquote other country, right? If you can't sustain yourself there, if you can't sustain yourself here, and you're going to go to a place where there's less financial opportunity, it's even harder to sustain yourself over there. So I've seen that pitfall with a lot of my friends. So of course off-grid is the end goal. Of course a tropical environment is the end goal. Of course a huge acres on acres of land and fruit trees, homesteading, permaculture, solar panels, water, like food, clothing, like that's the end goal, right? We all know that. But the thing is, right, who is going to fund that stuff? And the thing is, I've been getting mad about, there's so much idealism and so much just intent. But I need like a practical fucking blueprint, bro. And that's why the career and business stuff, I'm gonna dive full throttle into it. Because especially amongst so much spiritual and healthy people, I feel like there's so much idealism, but I'm tired of that stuff, bro. I want like a practical fucking blueprint, bro. So I feel like having the financial backing for all that stuff would definitely help a lot. But yeah, my friend was saying that she just feels it's like the system was gonna fall, like And it's funny because I feel like a lot of people trying to escape the system, but they didn't really build a tool or asset, so they just bounce back in. But I feel like I'm gonna escape the system from inside out, if that makes sense. It's like, imagine to my right there's a woman is with her baby. That's funny. But imagine that there is a park to my imagine how to explain this. Imagine that to my left is the system, right? And to my right is like an off-grid, eco, permaculture type vibe, right? So usually the thing that people do, they go towards the right side and just trying to like escape, right? But they have to like come back because they don't have like the money for it, right? They usually have to like come back because they don't have like the cash flow or asset or like the money for it, right? So they're just trying to escape, but they end up coming back almost like a loop, right? Now I feel like I'm gonna go like the opposite way. I'm gonna go towards the system, build an asset, build a business, build cash flow, build a stream of income, and somehow I'm gonna end up on that way. It's like I'm gonna be deep in the system with a suit, and the next day you see me on like in the tropics to like 40 acres. Like, whoa, how did he do that? And I feel like that's good in my life, you know. Instead of taking the route that people just try and it's not. I wouldn't say easy, but like they take it's almost like an optical illusion. I feel like they're like, oh yeah, tropics, but then they gotta ask for donations, they gotta ask for their mom and dad to support them, they gotta ask for this, they gotta ask for that, they get trying to sell random stuff. Like it's like they didn't like I don't visualize the energy for me and my family. But yeah, I feel like I'm gonna escape the system from inside out, because I've seen people trying to just escape it without building anything here. And I'm like, bro, if you were in the US for like 20-30 years, bro, you could have definitely built something sustainable. Like, what were you doing your whole time? Just fucking chilling? I'm tired of this whole chilling energy, bro. I'm with the activity, bro. I'm with the activity and I'm with the action, you know? I'm with the activity and I'm with the action. But yeah, there's just been a couple of my thoughts But I'm with the activity, bro. I'm with the action. I'm with it, bro. I'm with it. But those are just my general thoughts. So yeah, about to go back in with the family, vibe out. Then, and I'm gonna be in Atlanta for a couple days. Gonna work for like on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And when I go to Arkansas, I plan to be working a lot just to like fund the rest of the journey. But yeah, I'll keep you up to date. Thank you for your time. How long has it been? Oh, 15 minutes. Thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for your awareness. And if you have if you're a business owner, hit me up because I was just listening to Robert Kiyosaki Cash Flow Quadrant, and it's kind of funny. It's funny how you have thoughts, right? And you sometimes forget things that help you get to that thought process. I was kind of irritated. I'm like, damn, I'm not sure if I documented it last time, but I was in Florida in December, right? And I noticed how the difference between hanging with my friends who had a business and hanging with my friends who had a job. I felt a lot more inspired by my friends who had businesses. So I'm like, okay, moving forward, I want to hang around a lot of business owners. But now I'm in a space, I'm like, oh shit, I didn't do that. I said I was gonna hang around a lot more business owners. I'm like, who owns a business around me? So yeah, I just been thinking about that a lot more. So yeah, if you own a business, if you have an asset and you think I could contribute to you in any way, shape, or form, I'm your guy. Hit me up. You can just comment or DM me. Matter of fact, call me 267-939-2441. There you go. Call me and we could I can help you build your asset or vice versa. But yeah, love you. Appreciate you, and yeah, enjoy your day. Peace.